Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I am getting ready to go out of town for a trip, and I desperately need to go through my bag. It is completely full. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm getting ready to go out of town, so I need to be packing, and that's kind of what I'm doing today. But I have so much in here, and I might switch purses for this trip, so I need to clear this out anyway and just go through some things. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna get a little comfy here because we're gonna go through a lot. So this is just from Target. I honestly feel like it's very reminiscent of a bagoo is what it really reminds me of. I've never owned a bagoo, but I would probably buy one just based on how much I like this bag. I bought this because my Lululemon crossbody that I normally wear, it's just the regular sized one, the super popular one that they first came out with, but I felt like it was too small. I almost couldn't carry everything I wanted to. And as you can see by how full I have this one, I can fit a lot more in here, but also that means I put a lot more in here. So this comes in a few different colors. I just got the black one. It's kind of like a cloth material, and it does have a little stain on it, but the white one I considered, it's kind of like a bubble, that really popular bubbled look, but the texture of that made me feel like I couldn't clean it very well. So I went with the black, and I feel like black goes with everything. I normally wear it like this, like a shoulder bag, and it fits really nice, but because I have so much in it, it's kind of heavy, and the longer you wear it, it almost starts to dig in, but you could totally make this longer and wear it as a crossbody. I just generally haven't been doing that. But yeah, let's go through it and clear it out. I'm gonna start with this outside pocket. The pockets have these really nice, or the zippers, I guess, pull tabs, if you will. They feel pretty sturdy. I don't feel like this bag was that expensive, and I feel like I love it. I totally love it. So in this outside pocket, I only have one thing. So this is super random, but I'm a Scentsy consultant. I make Scentsy samples, and this is a sample of our room spray in Pina Colada Cha Cha, but I have plenty of these, so I take some of these personally myself, just little sample guys, and I love having this if I'm in a public restroom space and I need to freshen it up, because you know how often that happens. The amount of times I've been out, especially if we're out at a bar, you guys already know, and I walk in and I'm the bathroom smells horrid. Horrid. So I like to keep this on me, and it's super tiny. I keep it in this plastic bag because just in case it spills, this is kind of a oily texture. So I keep it in this plastic bag. I just take it out, I spray it. It makes me feel so much better. And you just know how it is when you're in a public restroom. So that's the only thing I have in the outside pocket, just for easy access, Okay, let's get into the big pocket. I have so much in here. Let's dive in. So right on top, this kind of floats around into all kinds of things. Also, I'm filming on my phone, but generally I keep my phone in here, but at the current time it's so full. I've been putting my phone in my pocket because I just feel like there's not enough space. I don't try to keep it that full, but anyway. This is my sunglasses. So this kind of bounces in between my work bag, this purse. I generally keep this purse inside my work bag, but because it's in my work bag, if I need these in the car quick, then I'll put it in my work bag on an outside pocket. So this is just a case from Vera Bradley, and inside of it, I just have my Target sunglasses. I have more expensive sunglasses from Key Australia, but I prefer these from Target. I just feel like they're the perfect shape. I wish I could find another pair of them. I feel like they just fit my face so well. So I looked at Target yesterday to see if I could find another pair, and they didn't have any in this shape. So I keep these in here. I do find having these in my purse, especially now that it's summer, we're going out a lot more during the day or when it's sunny. It's so convenient to have these because my eyes and the sun, I feel like I'm so sensitive to the sun. So anyway, I have this pack of Kleenexes, which kind of is a little bit, like, it doesn't look that great, but I always need Kleenexes on the go. So there's that. I have this Sephora gift card, but it's just the mirror. Like, remember when they used to do these Sephora gift cards in this fancy packaging, but it had this mirror on it? So I have this in here. I really probably could like put a card in here if I really wanted to, but I didn't have a mirror in here, and it's so handy to have a mirror. And I mean, this is pretty tiny, but anyway, I wonder if I could like take the mirror out or something and maybe put it with my cards. Like, I just don't know. I just threw this in not that long ago because I found it. I have 2 of these, and they're just so convenient because the mirror doesn't get dirty because it's protected, but also like it's so handy to have. Okay, have a hand sanitizer, but it's stuck on my keys. Okay, I have the Touchland hand sanitizer, and I have it on this key ring because when I travel, I like to hook this like on the outside of my bag because you already know how traveling goes. So I will definitely be taking this with me. I have this in the vanilla scent, Vanilla Blossom, and I love this. I have found that I am hardly using my Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers because I just love this hand sanitizer. It's just so convenient. I like the size of it. I like how it sprays out. I have this little case on it so I can clip it on, but I don't feel like it like ever like sprays in my bag or anything. So I do really like this. Is it worth the money? I mean, I kind of think so. I paid for it. So anyway, ponytail holder, obviously. I have so much random stuff in here. Okay, I have my, this is my like ID card, like carrier thing. This is also from Very Broadly. It fits so many cards. I have cash in here. I even have change in here that I need to take out. But then I also have, I like that it has like this because I can just carry this. Like if we go out sometimes, I recently bought a clear purse, but before that, you know, concerts, you can like not really take anything in there. So I'll sometimes just take this, and I'll even like put a lip gloss in here. If I like, I'll take some cards, I'll put that in. But yeah, but I like how you can put your ID like right in the front, and it's just super convenient. But then I have an air tag on it. I have my car keys. I have house keys. I have my PO box keys. I have all the things on here, and it's just super convenient to like have. So this is like the bulkiest kind of thing I have in here, but it's so necessary for my trip. I'll obviously like take off my car key. I'll take some cards out of this wallet. It will slim down, but for the everyday, she's a little hefty. Okay, so that, I mean, really kind of cleared this out. I have so many miscellaneous things in here. A lot of them are lip products and perfume. So embarrassing. Okay, I have in here this mini Tower 28 SOS spray. I have found that this is super convenient. I get a lot of cold sores, and having them when you're out and about, you know, when you start to feel that like tingly, you're like, oh no, here it comes. I love having this. I find that if I just like spray, especially if I have makeup on and stuff and I like don't want to spray my face directly, I'll just like spray a little bit of this on my finger and like tap it on the area where I feel like the cold sore is coming. And I feel like it actually does a decent job of kind of stopping it in its tracks without like carrying an Abreva or like a cold sore medicine or any of that. I find that this really does the trick. Also, obviously, if your face is just like inflamed and maybe you're getting a rash or something, I find that this stuff just does super well because it's like hand sanitizer for your face. Like, it's just really handy. So there's hardly any in here, like just, it's like this full because I just refilled this from my larger size Tower 28 spray. For my travel, I'll probably like decant into a smaller container, like something like this, just to have it more compact because this is obviously a little bit bigger than I need for traveling out of town for less than a week. But I find this is super handy and I love having this on me. I have felt so much better because I get cold sores and it's just like that agonizing, like, okay, now my lip's starting to swell up. I can feel it. I can't treat it. I'm in the middle of the workday. Like, it has come in handy so many times. I have this travel size lotion. This is actually winterberry apple tea from Scentsy, and I just have it like decanted into this small container because if I'm at work, I have lotion at work. If I'm at home, I obviously have lotion at home. This is more so just like on the go. I need a little bit of something. So I just have it. I used this for travel one time, and after I got done traveling, I just put it back in my purse. I just refilled it and put it in there. So I like this just for like touch-ups if I need it versus carrying like a full hand cream. I have in here before perfumes and lip products. I think this is the last thing. So I have these two things. This is it's from Cantu. There you go. This is just from Walmart, but this is like a little hairbrush, and like this is probably for like edge, you know, like if you were like styling your edges. But I find this is so handy when I have like, this is handy all the time because you can just like, it's so tiny, you know, you can just like do that. Like I just love it. But also this is super handy when I have like a slicked back kind of hairstyle, which I do pretty frequently, probably once or twice a week. So this is super handy. I have a larger size of this that I use when I actually do the styling, but say you go outside, it's windy, whatever, you can kind of just like touch up. And then I have this from e.l.f., which is their clear lash and brow. Like everybody knows what this is, right? This has been around forever, but I like to have this in my purse because sometimes I will use the brow side on my brows. I feel like this is the same formula on both sides, so I don't really care necessarily what it is, but I've been trying to use the brow side on my brows, and then I've been using the lash side to like smooth down, like put in my hair for flyaways. I know they make like more expensive products for that, but this is $3, and I'm like, it probably works exactly the same, and I can use these two together and they don't really take up that much room. It's been awesome having these in my bag. I will definitely be bringing those on my trip. Okay, the rest in the main compartment is lip products and perfumes. So let's get into it. Let me pull out all the lip products to start with because this is so embarrassing. I do this thing where I just like want to use one and then I throw it in. And then I want to use one and I throw it in. Like, what am I doing? So kind of have a theme going on here. We have 2 Summer Fridays lip balms. I have a full size in vanilla, and then I have a mini in vanilla beige. I love the minis because they're so convenient, but I actually just love the full size so much more. Like the tip, because it's like not a mini, it's like the real applicator, is just so much nicer of an experience. These minis, they're convenient, but also like, it's just not the same. I don't know. I'm like, it's just not that different for space wise. I'm like, I might take the mini out and just like, it's more convenient if I need to like put it in my little wallet card holder thing for like an emergency run out versus actually just having it in my purse. Cause this just is at the bottom and I lose it, you know, and then I'm always reaching for this one. So I'm probably going to bring this vanilla one on my trip with me. And I'm probably just going to put this one like back in my like beauty storage, whatever. Lip situation. I have the Fenty conditioning lip oil. It's in the cherry treat flavor, scent, whatever. I love this lip oil. I don't know why. I feel like all kinds of lip oils are the same, but I just love the applicator and how it feels on the lips. I mean, it's basically like the same applicator as they all have, but the feel of this on the lips, I just really like it. So this I have in there, and this is a pretty like small compact once again. But then I also have 2 more. I have 2 of the e.l.f. lip oils, and I have Rose Envy and Honey Talks. So I feel like, you know, I got all the shades covered. Even though these 2 are kind of similar, I ended up buying the Rose Envy and I just like immediately threw it in my bag. I find the Honey Talks, even though it's more of like a brown, it's really flattering on the lips because it's not this brown when you put it on because it's a lip oil. Like, it's just pretty. I find that it's so pretty. Once again, they basically have the same applicator, but these are like way cheaper than the Fenty. Oh, stuff's falling. Shocking because it's all just in a pile. And then the Rose Envy is just, once again, it's so pretty. And I also have Pink Quartz. but I just feel like you can't go wrong with these e.l.f. lip oils. Like, they just look so pretty. I'll definitely be bringing one of those. I'll probably bring one of each of these, like maybe like that situation on my trip because they're so easy to throw on. I just love it. Okay, perfume. Similar situation. I just like want a perfume and I throw it in my bag. So my most popular on the go, like what I always have in my purse, is this Skylar Desert Glam. It's almost empty though, and I have another one, but they don't have this anymore, and I'm totally freaking out because I totally love it. Please, Skylar, bring this in a full size. Like, bring it out in a full size or bring it back, even if it's in like the scent club, because I love this. Okay, please don't break. I love this scent. It really reminds me of like Ariana Grande Cloud, you know, all those popular versions. It's definitely like that, but I have it in a rollerball and it's so convenient to just like touch up. I will be bringing this as my perfume on my travels because I always do, because I just love it. So it's almost gone, like I said, and I'm so like, I'm trying to be just like, I like it, so I should use it, but I'm like, I'm gonna run out, and then what am I gonna do? And then I'm sad. I have the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. This is also in the rollerball format. This was before, I bought this before they transitioned into sprays. This is just like a vanilla, like the opposite of a foodie vanilla. Like, it's very fresh, almost floral vanilla in a way. It says vanilla wood. I don't know if I get like a woody sense from it. It's almost like borderline floral, but it's really pretty. It's in a rollerball, obviously, so it's really convenient to have, and it just gives me another scent profile, and that's why I popped it in there. Then I also have the by Rosie Jane Dulce, and so this is another vanilla, but it's more of like a soft powdery vanilla. So I feel like these two give me a different situation, and that's why I popped that one in there. And then this one is the Kayali Eden. It's the Juicy Apple, and I feel like this one gives me an almost similar, it lays on my skin a little bit similar to like that cloud feel, but it's got fruitiness in it as well. So maybe more so like the cloud pink in a way. So I tossed this in my bag because I was like, I want to not use this so much. I didn't know if I actually had this in my bag or not. I was like, but I want this feel. So I ended up tossing this in my bag to like prevent myself from using that. But these are really similar, and I will take this on my trip. I probably won't take any of these other perfumes on my trip. I'll probably just do this one, which will definitely help with the weight of the bag. So that's everything in this main compartment, but it does have a zipper. Oh, Wild Fable is the brand there. This just has one internal zipper. So I don't really mind that it doesn't have like a lot of zippers or pockets or whatever, because it's not that big. Like, I can just throw stuff in here. But as you can see, it holds quite a bit, so it gets a little jumbled. In the zipper pocket, I have a nail file. This has been a recent addition, but it's come in so handy. This is so embarrassing, but this is a little like Scentsy bag, as you can see. But we have been chewing the, is it Pure? Is that the brand? It's like aspartame free gum, but it comes in such a weird component. It's like a giant bag of like little gum. They're not sticks, they're like tablets almost. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like when you buy like the extra gum, but it's like in the tub and has those little like chewable, I can't think of another word than tablets, but that's not what I'm trying to describe it as. I don't know. I don't have any because I ate them all, but I keep them in here because this is a smaller container, like way of holding them than like the big bag they come in, because that would take up, it's like bigger than this tissue thing. It's probably like this big. It's maybe even taller, but it has like 60 in it. Like, I don't need that. So I just put a few in here, which is kind of random and goaty, but I just don't have a better way of holding them, and it's fine. But also, I feel like because I have them like that, no one's really like asking me for gum ever because they're in such a weird packaging. Like people probably don't know I'm eating or chewing gum, whatever. So little hack for you, I guess, if you don't want to share your gum. Floss, gotta have it. Feminine products, gotta have it. I've definitely saved people with these. We've been out and about and they're like, oh my gosh, I need assistance. And I'm like, don't worry, I got you. So always keep these in there. I don't keep too much. Generally, sometimes I'll only keep like 1 and 1 and restock, but obviously I have 2. Also gonna have my period on this trip, which I'm not thrilled about, but I can't do anything about it. So, that's gonna be a bummer. Gonna have to probably up that. I have a Band-Aid in here. 2 Band-Aids. Walking and your shoes are bothering you, like you gotta have Band-Aids. And I had a cold recently and I popped a ton of these in here because Corey and I both kind of had a cold recently. So I think he did first and I popped these in here, but I have like a whole handful of cough drops because we went to church and I was like, I don't want to be that person who's like having a coughing fit and not doing anything about it. So I packed a ton of cough drops in my purse and obviously we just haven't used them yet, or I didn't take them out because yeah, I'll probably leave those. I still am like recovering and I've been having these like random coughing attacks. So I'm probably going to leave all those in there. I have a pen. I don't love usually putting a clicker pen in my purse, but I feel like because the interior of this is black and it's from Target, I'm not that worried about it. If I was carrying like my Michael Kors bag or like a bag I spent more money on or a bag with lighter interior, I probably wouldn't put a clickable pen just because sometimes they click and then they start to like, have you ever had pen marks on the inside of your purse? It's like the most frustrating thing because you're like, why? Why did I do this? So I actually like, this is my favorite kind of pen. It's just the Pentel RSVP. It's like $2 for a pack of 6, but I love the tip of it and it is like, you can cap it. So I actually would prefer to have that kind of pen, but this is just simple to have in there and it's a black interior. And then I just have change. So I need to probably put this in our little change jar. I obviously paid cash somewhere and now I have that. So that's everything in the bag. The bag itself is so light when there's nothing in it, but I had all this crap in there. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a reset moment. And also if there's nothing in here, like you can really slim this down. Like if you had to like shove this in another bag for travel, which I probably will end up doing. If I bring this bag, I might bring another one, like I said. So that's what I have. I hope you enjoyed. I love seeing what's in other people's bags. So I hope you enjoyed this as well. Just like snooping what's in my bag. But yeah, I definitely recommend if you're looking for like a Baggu knockoff or even just like a good kind of bag for every day. Highly recommend that one. So thanks so much for watching. I hope I'll see you in my next video. But until then, see you later. Bye.